is up, everyone? Welcome back to Resident Evil Walkthrough Part 2. And give me 2 seconds while I open up my notes for this episode. I don't know how long this episode is going to be, but we will get to the end of the mansion, I'm sure. We will be leaving the mansion, I'm sure, this episode. So, we're going to go put away the ink ribbons because we don't need those anymore. And then we're going to start using the keys. So we're just going to walk by this door here and use the key. We're not going to go... Oh, crap. We're not going to use the key yet. We're not going to go in there yet, but we're going to use the key. So we're going to go put away the ink ribbon. We're going to not push that. And then we're going to go get our second crest. I believe we already used the... Yes, we did. We already used the armor key on this. So just wanted to confirm that. There is an herb right in this corner here. It's been here the whole time. I just overlooked it. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and grab it. It's on our way to the storage, the storage. So we might as well grab it and put it in storage. Got myself some hot chocolate and peppermint schnapps. That hits the spot. So good. Had to make sure my mic was on. Okay. So I need to be done by 10:40. Okay. So we're going to put away the ink ribbon. Yeah. Okay, I know what we'll do. So then we're going to go upstairs. To the hall up here. And we're going to collect the crest. Or no, we're not going to collect the crest yet. We're actually going to go in here. Run away from you. Okay. We want to go with this side first. Because there's a very important item we need to pick up. The lighter. Why is this important? I mean, I guess it's not exactly important, but it does let you get a couple items. Grab the shotgun shells. Now there is a green herb, or not a green herb, but there is a red herb over here. And there's nothing between the two beds. Going in here, there's ink ribbons in the coats here, which we can't pick up. We're gonna go over here and press the button. Which is gonna empty this tank. While we're going over there, we're gonna look at the researcher's will. Most of the memos and stuff like that are not important. Move that out of the way. We're going to move this over. And we're going to get more shotgun shells. Basically, we're picking up all the ammo and weapons, and we're leaving behind most of the herbs and stuff like that. We're going to go over here. There's a green herb in the corner, and then we're going to go to this fireplace. We're going to light the fireplace. A map shows over the fireplace, and make sure you take this map, because the next time you come back to this room, there will be 2 zombies that will spawn in. So you're better off just getting the map now. Now over here, I have mentioned this before. It requires a helmet key. So the helmet key you won't be finding until later. I'm trying to think. Look at my notes here. Okay. We're going to first use the armor key on this, and we might as well use the armor key on this door here, which should, yep, discard this key. No longer need it. Doing that will free up the space, then we can get the crest from this room. Now, this is the trap room with the puzzle. So the gimmick here is you move these statues over the vent. But you want to move those statues over the vent. They have to be perfectly over the vent. And there's a vent over here. If you do not do that and you press the button in the middle, poison gas will fill the room. And if you linger too long, the gas will kill you. That's probably not enough. So we're going to do that. Now, pressing the button now will reveal the crest. And we're going to put the crest away. So we've done the armor puzzle. We've gotten the shells in the aquarium room. We've been in the bedroom to get the lighter. We got the map. We picked up the green herb in the hallway. We're gonna go put the stuff away. Then we're gonna go to the room that we unlocked in the main hallway. And we're gonna do a couple things in there. So we're going to put away the crest. We're going to put away the shotgun shells. I'm going to do a quick little maintenance too. We need to keep the lighter as well, because we'll need that one more time. In the mansion, at least. We need the small key. So make sure you grab the small key. And now we're going to go out to the main hallway. I hope you guys have been taking notes about where things are at. Things I have not picked up myself. I'm more leaving a lot of the stuff behind just to speed things along for this walkthrough. But there will be some things I am going to pick up before we leave the mansion. Alright, so we're going to go to the vanity here. And we're going to pick up the clips. Okay. Ah, you bitch. That's satisfying, though. Okay. We'll probably use an herb. We're gonna use a small key and grid. More shotgun shells. I'm not going to use the first aid spray, though. Now we're going to go down here. We're going to open up this door here. There's going to be a zombie crawling across the ground that we're going to take care of. Okay, there is ink ribbons over here. And there's a green herb. There are 2 green herbs. We're going to grab one. God damn it, keep on pressing the wrong button. And that almost fills us. we'll go ahead and take this one too. Because we will be going back to the save room one more time to get more space. This door here is locked and it takes a special key, a closet key. You will not get that until you beat the game on any difficulty. And then you will receive that as a reward for your next game, for your next playthrough on the same save. So keep that in mind. And what that does is just unlocks alternate costumes. Alright, so we need to go back. We need to make sure we have enough room for 2 spots for this next part. Actually, hold on. We'll go to the other way. So I think that's closer for the save spot. Yeah. Since it's on the same side. So make sure you put enough weights for 2 empty spots, because you will need that. As you can tell, Jill plugging away at the piano. When we will be checking on her after we do this. Remember this room, because you will need to come here in the very near future. In the very near future. And we will have to come back to the save room again. Actually, hold on. To save some time, we're actually going to swap out to the shotgun. So we're going to put away the Beretta and the clips and use the shotgun shells. Because, that's right, we do have a boss fight coming up. So you might as well save a little bit of time there. For all intents and purposes, we are done in this side of the mansion. For now. We do have another jewel to find for that tiger. It's not like a key item that you get, but it is a very important thing that you will probably want.
Chris! You like it?
So she plays a tune, and for whatever the reason, the tune is going to open up if the tune played correctly, is going to open up a trapdoor.
Oh, that was great.
Rebecca stands there and all.
What is that? Chris, be careful.
She sounds like she's 12. Hold on. We gotta go to the dining room. You will see why I need to do this first. So we need to grab this. Again, make sure you have 2 open slots. And now we can do what we need to do. We're essentially going to swap emblems. So we got a crappy emblem in inventory. We're going to grab the nice one out of here. The problem is, if you were to have grabbed this without the crappy one, it closes on you. But never fear, you can just put it back. Just like the shotgun puzzle, you put the crappy one in here.
Chris, are you all right?
She's
Chris,
very concerned.
Are you all right?
Now we're going to go back to the dining room, and we're essentially going to open up something else. So you remember that grandfather clock? It moves out of the way, and you're going to get a key. If you were to examine said key, a shield key. You have not come across this door yet. So now we're going to go... yeah, we'll go ahead and do... We're going to load up here, and we're just going to go ahead and basically go to a boss fight here. Make sure you still have the lighter with you before you go here. All right, there's 2 green herbs here. So keep that in mind. You got a comrade here down, and he's dead. Now, if you were to come across him with Jill, he'd be alive, but barely. All you got to do that, pop their head off, is aim high, wait till they get close, and shoot. That's all you got to do. Insta kill. Okay, hold on. Before we do anything, let's use this key. Notice the blood. And our comrade that's dead. This key was only used once. Okay, now we're going to go in here. This is a dark room. So now, if you were to do this before without having a lighter, pitch black in here. Too dark to see anything. There's candles over here. Ah. If you go over here, you get some clips. And then you'll go over here. And you'll get more shotgun shells. Hold on, is there an air set? No. I'm always afraid I'm going to miss something. I like the newer Resident Evils where it prompts you, like, yo, press X to collect something. Alright. Ready for the fight of your life? Just to be safe, I'm going to grab these two herbs that are out here. We're going to heal up with one. And then we're going to stash this. We're going to fill up in shotgun ammo. And ready for a boss fight. Make sure you have a shotgun. Make sure you have plenty of healing. A giant snake. He is poisonous. Keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, once the music stops, the boss fight's over, and it just retreats. There's shotgun shells here. So it takes 7 bullets to make him retreat. That's not the last you'll see of the snake. We're going to grab the crest. And we're going to leave. That's just going to make sure there's nothing else in here. I'm always afraid I'm going to miss something. They do a very good job of not giving you too much and making you save. Okay.
Chris!
Am I poisoned? Damn it, give me serum.
I'm sure the serum must be there. I'll be right back.
So now you're going to be playing as Rebecca. There's really nothing you can do with Rebecca except go to the medicine room, and it tells you where to go there. Thankfully, Chris has killed all the zombies, essentially, to the path to get there. so it'll be just a breeze. Probably would have been faster to go the other way. Only one zombie that he didn't kill, which I felt that I didn't need to. Now you cannot interact with the saver chest. I don't think you can interact with the typewriter. You can. Now, I'm going to warn you, you do come back to this mansion, because we still got a lot to do here. We essentially got the whole left side of the top to do. We've got a couple rooms down here to do, and there's also a basement as well that needs to be done. So a decent amount left to do here, but we can't access that stuff until later.
You all right?
Yeah. What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
Ah, my head is killing me.
I think you will be all right because I gave you a shot. But please be careful.
You saved my life. I owe you one.
Okay. We got one more thing to do. Well, two more things to do before we leave the mansion. We need to collect the last crest. Which involves a little puzzle solving. And we need to prepare to leave. So we're going to put a couple things away. so we can get some room here, because we're going to need a bunch of room here. We're going to put away a shotgun. We're going to put away the lighter. We won't need the lighter for a while. We'll keep that in there. We'll grab the clips. We'll grab the handgun. I'm going to recommend to keep the handgun unequipped for now. And for now, we're going to put away you. And we're going to solve the puzzle. So, the reason why I told you to leave the handgun unequipped is so you don't accidentally shoot it in here. You accidentally shoot it, you trigger the girls. If you read this, this gives you a hint to the puzzle. From cradle to grave. If you look at all these pictures, it gives you descriptions of stages of life. So, we're just going to go ahead and do it. We're going to go to a newborn baby. You're going to press the switch. You're going to go to the infant. Press the switch. You're going to go to lively boy. Press the switch. A young man. Press the switch. You're going to go to the very first picture, other than the big one. Tired middle-aged man. And then the last one, press the switch. As long as you got these all right, this picture will fall. If you hit something wrong, the crows will trigger and attack you. Grabbing the final crest. We're going to use those crests on the door. We're going to prep to leave, and that's where we are going to end it for this episode. It'd be a perfect way to end. Mainly because I don't have any more notes taken. There is going to be a dog out here. Make sure you equip your weapon. And you're going to put the crest in. And it automatically puts it in for you. You don't have to figure out where to place it. We are not going to go through that door right now. So now we got all this space here. So what we're going to do is we're going to collect some herbs that have just kind of left behind. Oops, I don't want to go in here. And this is going to be the prepping. Because I've gotten all the ammo. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave any ammo behind. So we're going to go to the boiler, the room where the boiler's at, and we're going to get the herbs there. There is some like two sets of herbs. Okay. Minimal damage. So we're going to grab all these heals, and we're actually going to combine some of these heals, maybe. Because I know there's red herbs coming, red herbs too. So we're going to combine something. We're going to combine one, I think. Because I want to make sure I have enough for some red ones. Oh, boy. Now you can't combine two greens and a red. Yeah, two first aid. All right, I think that's gonna do it. I've taken very little damage this playthrough. I think we're going to grab the herbs. No, because there's two zombies up there. We're not going to grab those. But we are going to save. I think we're going to bring the shotgun. Okay, I'll grab the ink ribbons. And, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. When we return, we will leave the mansion.